What's up guys, my name is Amel and welcome to 2 Minute Tuesdays, a video series where I teach you music production tips and tricks in under 2 minutes. Let's get into it. So for this first video, I want to teach you guys how to make risers. First of all, let's open up FL Studio and then we can jump into the project and learn how to do this. Alright, so now we're in FL Studio. The first thing we're going to do is I like using Sylenth, so I'm going to open up an instance of Sylenth. I'm actually going to go like this and open up my own sound bank. It's called Overdrive Volume 1. I actually already have a couple different risers already built into the sound bank. So the first riser we're going to make is probably the most basic riser you can have. Just a very simple sound and it's just going to rise up. This is what the sound sounds like just by itself. And all we're going to do is create a pattern with this and then add an automation clip to make the riser actually be a riser. So we're going to put this to 4 bars. And then we can drag this into the playlist. What we're going to do now is we're going to drag this little knob, go up to here, right click and say create automation clip. And now if we just drag like this will make a super simple riser. Okay, this is our second sound. This is a slightly different kind of riser. Instead of just being a constant note, it's more of a pluck. So you can actually build out a pattern and follow a specific rhythm. So let's jump into the piano roll and I'll show you how it's done. Now that we have a pattern we like, we're just going to drag this again into the playlist. Alright, so we've created the automation clip and now this is a riser that you might typically hear in something like a progressive house song or something. It sounds like this. Okay, this is the third and final riser. This riser in my pack is called Riser Bubbly Brooks, and you'll see why in a second. This is going to be the most sort of complicated riser out of all three, and I think you'll find it's kind of very interesting and gives a lot of character to the riser. First of all, we're going to go back in the piano roll and make our pattern. It's going to be super simple in the actual pattern. It's just going to be a steady note, just like the first riser. Now, just like the first and second riser, we're going to create that first pitch automation clip the exact same way. Just go like this and say create automation clip. Now if we just leave it like that, it's going to sound like this. You can use it just like that if you want, but here is the secret. We're going to go back into the synth and we're actually going to grab this knob, which I have created as a rate LFO. Once we've turned this knob, we can go back up again to this, say create automation clip, and then create a automation clip that suits our liking. So I spent just a little bit of time tweaking these automation clips, and this is what we came up with. So that's it guys, there are 3 different ways to create a riser using Sylenth 1 or any other synth in FL Studio. If you guys are interested in downloading this pack that has all those riser presets, it's called Overdrive. It's my first sound bank that came out over a year ago, and I will actually be having that on discount until the new year. So go check that out, link in the description. If you're interested in learning more about creating your own sounds, including risers, including all sorts of sound design, stay tuned to the channel. Make sure to write me a comment and tell me what you're interested in learning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you back in the next video. Peace.